And then, did you play the video, or am I supposed to play the video? I'm gonna go ahead and unmute myself and just start talking. It doesn't feel right if no one's unmuting themselves in the middle of the video.
I mean, who does that, right? It's because it's totally doesn't happen automatically.
It's a tradition, you know. It's like you do the intro. You say, "Hey, kids, looks like you found your dad's anime stash, and it's gonna be a good one." I forgot what we were talking about this week. I know to everyone who had listened a few weeks ago, they were very excited about our review of Recovery of an MMO Junkie, but a lot has happened since then. Well, while we all did watch the show, obviously, we're all very up to date on it. We also wanted to use this time with you to discuss Isekai in general. Recovery of an MMO Junkie is not the only Isekai. It seems to be one of the fastest growing genres in anime, which I think that'll go away now that Chainsaw Man has come out. I think we'll probably see more chainsaw related things. But Isekai has exploded over the years. And to help us talk about Isekai, we brought in our friend Frenchie. But before he even mentions that, he wants to talk about something very near and dear to him. Frenchie?
What's up, guys? So over on the Weekly Weebs podcast, this is our second year of hosting what we call Nerdvember. It is a suicide prevention fundraiser. Last year, we raised almost $2,000 that was split between the Trevor Project for LGBTQ youth, as well as Mission 22, which helps military veterans. This year, our goal is to get over that $2,000 mark, and we are reaching out to basically everyone we can to help us share posts, donate, of course, but just really to help get the word out there. People can find it on GoFundMe by looking up 2022 Nerdvember. That's NERDVEMBER. But the 2022 is the important one because if you just search Nerdvember, the last one from last year will also come up. But the one with 2022 is going to be the one. This year we got some really cool events going on with the thing as well. Actually, tomorrow we're going to be having our first in-person event that we're going to be doing some stuff at a local rec center, having video game opportunities for people to come in and play, arcade games, basketball, yard games, and then people are going to be able to enter in for raffle prizes, get some free food. Just a really cool thing there. And then like last year, around the end of the month, we'll be doing our Weebathon, which will be 12 hours from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. on the 27th, where we will be playing games, inviting guests in, as well as doing some interviews. Got some really cool ones lined up for this year. Josh, I know you were real big in helping us get a couple of those.
Yeah. I mean, if you wanted to announce the two special guests you're going to have on there that you're talking to right now, you can go ahead and do that.
Yeah, so we haven't made the full announcement on social media yet, but we are going to have Chuck Huber joining us for an hour in the morning. And then our last guest of the day will be Stephanie Nadolny, the original voice of Gohan and Goku.
I met me and Mark.
Yeah, what the hell, man?
Well, we were going to keep that secret so that way we could have that be our big guest announcement later on.
That's too.
I
no,
guess.
this should have been the first.
You got to save your best.
Yeah, I want all the publicity.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I am excited to have you guys back on to talk. Everyone in our show absolutely loved when we had you guys on last year. So we'll be sure to get you guys scheduled on that. But yeah, it's just a really big thing for us to be able to do again this year. We actually have a local news reporter that's going to be coming out for the event tomorrow to help publicize it. We're going to have a couple radio interviews in the next couple of weeks to get the word out. And we're just overall excited to help continue to raise money for a really important cause.
That's awesome, man. We're really proud of you.
Thank you.
Like a father would.
Yeah.
Because this is Dad's anime stash.
Yeah, that was the implication.
Yeah.
I was just going to let it sit for a second because I saw the tear starting in his eye. But you ruined it.
Oh, I got to help him out,
But, Frenchie, I would start talking now about having us on it. The thing me and Mark are most well known for are for being hilarious,
It's true.
being extremely handsome,
Straight
and
facts.
being modest. So just let
Straight
everyone
facts.
know that.
Yeah.
Well, see, that's why we had to do the audio interview. We can't have you guys distracting from the fundraiser.
I mean, we'll try, but no promises.
It's fair.
Yeah. I'll think of a joke before we get on. It'll be great.
The perfect joke to set it up, just to throw it in there. Something relatable but topical, but funny.
But yeah, people can find the fundraiser on GoFundMe 2022 Nerdvember. And we're just really excited again about it this year. We're already off to a good start, almost at $300. We had a charity stream this past Monday with a friend of ours. And then we have another one people can follow on Friday next week. Not sure exactly on time, but they can follow Dire Situations on Twitch. And that's where our next charity stream will be going on next Friday with another friend of ours.
That's awesome. I always lie and say, send me a link and I'll put it in the show notes. But if you send me a link, I will do it for real this time.
Yeah, I'll shoot the link for the fundraiser over to you guys. And there's just a lot to look forward to this month. And I think we are hopefully going to surpass what we had last year. I know the live stream was a big thing for us. We raised almost a third of our money during that 12 hours last year. So hoping that we'll be kind of past that point that we were for last year's fundraiser, but I'm just hoping that we're able to continue to do some good things for some people that need it the most.
Yeah, it's impressive to podcast for 12 hours straight. Not a lot of people can do that.
It's a lot.
I remember doing way back in the day before kids deprived my ability to stay awake till 4 hours at a time. An old idea channel. This is before any of the stuff I do now was a thing. We did 2 24-hour streams for the Gamers Outreach charity. It's really fun for like the first 13, 14 hours, but when it's 3:30 in the morning, you're trying to play like Luigi's Mansion at 3:30 a.m.
It's too scary, man. You can't do that.
It's too much.
It goes to too realistic.
Yeah. Once the sleep
Survival
deprivation hits
horror.
it, everything's real.
Yeah. I think the one thing that really helps it out is because we try to shake up what we're doing throughout the day, really helps the 12 hours go by a lot faster. Like last year, we had interviews with Michael Kovac and John Swayze. We played Jackbox games. We played My Hero Academia One's Justice, the video game for it. We played a couple rounds of that.
All the My Hero games are the same. You don't have to point out which is which.
Yeah. I mean, pretty much all anime fighting games are basically the same. So,
yeah.
They're just all Jump Force just reskinned.
It's true.
It's
sad, but true.
Yeah. But I know this year we already have, I mentioned Chuck and Stephanie joining us. We're going to hopefully have a pre-recorded interview with Aaron Dismuke as well. Reached out to his agent, was able to send some questions in for him to record some answers for us to at least have some more content for it. And then, hoping I'm going to a con next weekend, hoping to maybe get 1 or 2 more people to see if they'll join us, and just looking forward to another big month this year.
I believe in you.
Very nice.
I appreciate it. Something my dad never said to me.
It's okay. We're here now.
Good.
You
My
missed
dad
the first.
actually did say that to me, but it's reassuring to have other people say it as
but
well.
it means more, coming from this side.
Listen, no one's steered your life more than myself. I think we could all agree on
You
that.
did convince me to quit my job.
That's true. That's the best advice I could give to anyone. Quit your job.
Quit your job.
Yeah, I said that to someone today, and they said, how am I supposed to pay my bills? I'm not here to solve every problem in everyone's life.
Yeah, I solved the first problem, which is that you didn't like your job. I fixed that problem.
You can only provide so much help. You can't, you can teach the guy to fish, but you can't sit there and hold the rod for him.
Exactly.
I'm going to hold another man's rod. It's just inappropriate.
But if you're going to, make sure they have consent.
Well, yeah. I think Sai is frozen or?
No, he's moving.
Oh no, okay, no, he's
He
there.
just hasn't
Yeah.
said anything yet.
Oh, there he is.
No, I was being quiet. I was letting y'all talk. I'm not
It was
rude.
nice. He didn't want to interrupt Frenchie. No one wants to interrupt Frenchie.
I'm not rude.
No one should interrupt me.
I do. Hey, whoa. I'm being nice. No, I'm just playing. Yeah, I was late. I guess.
That's okay, man.
I feel I'm pulling my mark
Yeah.
That's
my
good.
mark card today.
Well, I only
Mark-
podcast to hang out with you, so I almost didn't start the show.
I know.
Very
I was
well.
like, oh, I'm a few minutes late.
Frenchie had an important announcement, so I let the show go on.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah.
I think I've seen that announcement. It really confused me because in our server, it's like, hey, everyone, but it's Ashton in it. And I'm like, what? You're not Frenchie.
I've
you're
seen two different
Ash.
people reshare the exact wording I used, and I'm like,
It's not how you do that.
no.
Like, hey, it's me, Frenchie. No, you're
Yeah.
not.
Like, wait, what? No, you're not. This is weird.
Yeah, I get it, though. It's the easy way to do it.
Well, yeah.
Like I said,
It's
amazing. You never realize like Frenchie is super tall until you see a picture where he's so much taller than everyone.
Is he?
Yeah, he's gigantic.
Oh, I'm not.
but in
so-
all the right ways.
Yeah,
I'm
in the height way.
Well, yeah.
I'm gigantic in a certain kind of way, but I'm
Yeah,
short
your
in real
ego.
life.
Yeah.
That too.
And your ability to watch Prince of Tennis.
I love Prince of Tennis
It's just
and
a-
Yaomusha Pedal.
Well, yeah, that's just
They're both
fair.
just rip-offs. I don't know why you guys even talk about sports. We're talking about Isekai. Mark, what's on your shirt?
Are we? I didn't see anything.
My shirt,
Yeah.
the Seether,
Oh,
old Seether album T-shirt.
lame.
What is
Thought
their
it was a
one
Spider-Man
song?
shirt.
Just lots of one songs. Which one?
The one that I would know.
It doesn't quite narrow it down.
Well, then
I'll
they
be
must not
honest.
be that popular.
Listen, now that Sai says that, I don't think anyone could name a Seether song.
How many do you
Have seen that
want?
one song that's like, I
Just
hate everything about you?
their number one song. if
Depends on what album. Like the one that probably gets played the most, like on like the radio and stuff, is probably either country song, Rise Above This, or Fake It. It's probably
Fake It. That's
what's
it.
get played
Fake
the
It.
most.
Fake It.
Fake It, yeah. That's good. It's a fun music video too.
I never really watch rock music videos. They don't have money being thrown or bikinis enough.
There's
have-
bikinis in this one, so
If they don't
Okay.
have Britney Spears, I'm not watching that music video, guys.
there's not Britney Spears in it.
Yeah.
They don't-
So what's even the point? It's like whenever Britney Spears posts something on Instagram and it's not a nude. I'm like, why? Why are you wasting my time?
Instagram. You gotta go to her OnlyFans for that.
She doesn't have an OnlyFans yet.
She barely
That's
has
what she
fans
wants.
anymore.
She has me. What else does she need?
It's fair.
All right, so we're talking some isekai.
We're talking some isekai. So,
Some isekai.
Sai, what is an isekai?
Not what is that show called? I just finished it and went to took a nap. And
Recovery of an MMO junkie?
yeah, not that. That's not an isekai.
So they consider an isekai. It is not, though.
It's not an isekai.
It isn't.
Isekai is being brought into another world.
Right. So, Googling isekai, it shows like a list of isekai anime. Recovery of an MMO junkie is not the same thing as
It's
jobless reincarnation. Not even
No.
close.
It's,
I don't know
it's
how
not
they make
even.
the same list.
It's not even Sword Art is more isekai-ish because at
Is he
least
trapped?
he's technically trapped.
Yeah, Sword
even though
Art.
he's not physically there.
Yeah, Overlord's another good example.
Well, Overlord is one because he leaves the world.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's like
Yeah, yeah.
a great example of one because he's literally trapped.
Mhm.
I can't remember the name.
Skeleton
Of it.
Knight in Another World is a good new one that came out.
I didn't like that one. I know which one. Because the whole time I'm watching it, I'm like, so it's not Overlord.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's it, and it's just one of those. I can't separate the two thing.
Yeah.
No matter how hard I watch it and know that it's not. my brain's like, but Overlord did this and it was better in my opinion.
Yeah, you're 100% right.
See, I've read most of Overlord from the manga, but I haven't watched the anime yet.
It's really good. I
It
really
is
enjoyed
good.
it.
I've heard it's really
it's
good.
worth
And
a watch.
it sounds like it's like pretty much like right up my alley of stuff to watch.
It's actually funny.
Faraway
That's one of the first
Paladin.
ones. Yep, Faraway Paladin was a good one. But it's actually funny you mentioned Overlord because I actually was thinking about it because I've got a print from Chris Guerrero, the voice of Ainz, sitting above me that he only signs at cons.
Oh, nice.
Ooh. And how did you get it?
We met him at Anime Nebraska in 2018.
I was hoping it was not signed at a con. That would have been super special.
Nah.
Yeah,
we were hoping for like I was at the urinal this one time, and then
Yeah, he just
I
handed
thought
it
he
to me.
kidnapped him.
I didn't even know who
Like,
he
well,
was.
back when I used to rob houses, I
Kidnapped him. He was
I
home.
snuck
when
into
I
his
was-
house, made him sign it, and here we are.
See, my
Nice.
favorite thing about Chris Guerrero when I met him, though, is he's actually the voice of Dr. Gero in Dragon Ball Z Abridged. So I got to ask him if he ever figured out what the fuck a Namek is. And he answered me in Dr. Gero's voice. Nope, but we're still looking for Son Goku.
A bridge was great.
the bridge was awful,
love
and it is, not okay. Make fun of
it's
Dragon Ball Z?
amazing.
Nope.
It's amazing.
But all right, you asked a question, Josh, earlier about why, or a statement, I guess, more that Isekai is blown up in the last couple of years.
Sword art. That's why.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I think it's a lot to do with just the fact that even though anime is an escape, people want like that further escape from reality of being like, I want to watch something where I'm like, if I was playing a game and then this happened to me.
That's why I'm afraid to put on my Oculus. I'm sorry, my Meta.
Yeah, your meta.
Meta Quest.
I think
That's
one of the
why I
nice
put
things.
mine on. I want to get caught.
One thing that I do love about the isekai genre is that they've had a couple times where they've kind of flipped it and done a reverse isekai, like Devil's a Part-Timer, where you
Yes.
go from the fantasy world. Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Mage is the same thing to a point where the magical creatures come to our world. But Devil's a Part-Timer is like the perfect reverse isekai.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, it is. Oh, that one's so good.
But yeah,
It's
you've definitely
unnecessarily
seen-
good.
Yeah. Like, it makes no sense that it should be as funny as it is, but it's so damn funny.
Yeah.
It's more than funny, man. It hits
great.
all the right spots.
It's not a desert punk, but it's good. It's real good.
I think it's just I think a lot of it with Devil's Part-Timers, they just took different chances on like the format rather than just following like a typical isekai-ish platform. They, like you said, Frenchie, they kind of reversed it a little bit and the way they did things, and the like each fight in that show has an actual meaning behind it. It's not like you might not get a fight until like you might only get like one major fight per season, maybe two at most, but it's because like they're actually for legit reasons.
I'm just
Right,
happy we
they-
finally got a second season.
Yeah,
7 years, 8 years.
not super happy with the way it just kind of ended, though.
I've only been able to get the first 2 episodes done of it, but I enjoyed it. So
It's great.
yeah,
Especially the giant crow, man. It's really good.
Yeah,
This is my
that's your
favorite part.
favorite part.
It's my favorite part. Giant crow, man.
Giant Crow, man.
What about when he's
Mark-
a little? You still like him when he's a little man?
Yeah, that's why I really like him. And then he turns back into a naked giant crow, man.
The
I
classics.
thought you liked the kid. I thought you.
I like the
thought you-
kid too. I like
thought the
every. I
sword
like
kid
a
was
lot.
your
I like
favorite part.
Dulahan the second. I like everything. Hey,
That's a good one, though.
Mark, your pussy showing, and it's distracting me.
Oh, you.
Your cat.
Oh,
I keep seeing
sigh.
its tail.
It's way over there.
Now
How glitched are you, Sai?
I'm not. It was literally just over there a while back.
It was not, dude. That cat's
It
been
was a
going for a
while
long
ago.
time.
It was like 6,
No.
7 minutes ago. It popped up for like 2 seconds and then left.
No, the tail's been going in and out. Y'all haven't been paying attention. I've been.
No,
paying
here's
Are you
an
talking about the pencil in my hand that I'm twirling around?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Probably so.
Is this what looks familiar?
No.
An interesting fact about Mark's cat: its name is Josh.
Why?
Yeah.
He named it
Because
after me.
Yeah, I like
And-
to talk to Josh at all times.
But he
so
had the cat before he met me, so he changed the cat's name.
it's true. It's a true story. Like
The cat
any
doesn't care.
isekai.
The cat doesn't answer.
The cat doesn't care either way. He's like, no matter what you say to the cat, it doesn't give a crap.
Yeah, I never
Facts.
got the reverse isekai like distinction because it's still a isekai though.
It's
but
still isekai.
I like it.
We're just
I
calling it
typically
reverse
like it.
isekai for funsies.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We created the term.
yeah.
No, we
The
watched.
reverse isekai is more of like the trope versus the actual genre.
Yeah.
What's true?
But those are usually done pretty well.
Because we talked about, I think one of you guys mentioned Jobless Reincarnation, right?
Someone mentioned Dot Hack, right?
No one's mentioned .hack yet.
Yeah,
That
no,
was
yeah, I
in
don't
the
think so.
finale.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's the end 15 minutes where we discuss the entirety of all 8 .hack games.
I just want you to explain the first Dot Hack story.
I don't know.
The first one?
Mm-hmm. It's trippy.
Guy gets sucked in the video
.hack
game.
is trippy.
And then no, the first one's not that trippy.
Oh yeah, with the bunny thing.
Yeah.
The bunny thing is trippy.
No.
Yes, it is. What's the bunny?
I do not remember. I do remember what like .hack.
Because I've tried to watch it recently, and I was like, this is hard to follow, but it's good.
The original .hack. That's a pretty older one, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mid 90s,
Yeah.
something like that.
It was in some of the early Toonami blocks.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
I
I love
remember
that. They're great games. I mean, that's the funny thing is that
I mean, they're-
isekais are literally animes. I mean, like a true isekai, you know, like Overlord or something like that is literally based on the premise of a game and you getting sucked into the game in the anime, and then ironically, isekais make the concept of an isekai is a great game.
You know what's one I kind of like? Gate. Have any of you watched Gate?
no,
I've not
tell us all about
but
it.
I've not watched it.
Not all of it.
It's basically like a portal opens up into like a fantasy world, and who do they send? The Japanese Self Defense Force, and they go in with tanks and stuff, and it's just stupid anime fun.
I've heard
And-
it's pretty good.
And waifu chicks.
Yeah, that makes sense. Who
Yeah.
else would you send? What's that one horrible anime you like, Sai?
Which one?
The
Desert Punk?
one that's kind of an isekai, but not really, where there's the weird kid who came from the other world and his suit is black.
Are you talking about the one with
World Trigger.
World Trigger?
Trigger. Yeah.
World
I
Trigger,
love World
yep,
Trigger.
Would you consider that an isekai? There's 2 worlds.
I don't know. I would,
Mm.
but
I don't know.
okay.
That's not really the point of it, I guess.
No.
No, it is. It gets to be a point of it towards the end.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So because they
Um,
start to travel the world.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna watch a 92 episode season.
Well,
So-
yeah.
I couldn't tell you.
It's
So I
good,
do have a
It has
thing here
some
that
really great
we
animation
can do.
in
I
the
have
new
a I have a CBR article where we're gonna see this guy's Matthew Guida ranked like the 18 top isekais as of like 2 weeks ago.
So the
Great.
thing about isekai that confuses me is why isn't there a good, like a decent Oculus Sword Art Online game? Because it seems like it should be.
There's not a decent Sword Art Online game, period.
I know that's
They're
what I'm
all
saying.
trash.
Well, I had fun playing the Excel World.
I
one 'cause
I
enjoy
mean I think it's what
Excel
like Frenchie
World.
said. It's because anime games at this point, other than rare exceptions, have been just copy and pastes of previous games. There's not really many studios trying to break the mold.
I will say
with
about
anime.
the
It's so crazy you would put it that way, because I was just thinking about Dragon Ball Breakers. How
Yeah, I was like,
It's a
They-
copy and paste of Dead by Daylight.
but it's good though.
It's not.
Yeah,
bro.
we're saying like
It is-
stuff that breaks
it
the
is
mold
good.
of
It's
like
fun.
trying to be
I haven't
different.
played it.
What was the
I
last
did
game
play-
that tried to break the mold? Was Kakarot?
Yeah, I guess Kakarot.
Kakarot
wasn't
just
good.
you play
Kakarot
the
was-
Dragon Ball series, the Dragon Ball story though. It's not an original story at all.
It's
There's-
Xenoverse.
No, but like gameplay wise,
It's Xenoverse gameplay wise.
Well, yeah,
Xenoverse gameplay wise, except for the fighting, is just
It's
straight up-
watered down Xenoverse
yeah.
when it comes to the fighting. That's what I felt like when I was. playing it.
It's rare that an anime game comes out that actually is different enough in some ways.
I have hopes for One Piece Odyssey when it comes out next year.
I want you
Yeah.
to take your hopes and drop them.
Yeah, I had hopes for World Seeker, and then it came out.
I want you to level your expectations, son.
See, I feel like people forget that most games are just copy and paste of other games.
That's true.
No, yeah.
You see, they can be copy and paste though, but like if they have original story and it's a good story, I will play any game that intrigues me like that. I mean, Grand Theft Auto 5 is the gameplay is very similar to Grand Theft Auto 4, but it's an original story and makes the game unique in that concept.
Yeah, I mean, I get that, but like I play video games just to like for the game, like not the story as much. Like I like a good story, but I also hate stuff like Uncharted where I feel like I could just watch a movie.
You probably hate The Last of Us.
I do. I actually really do.
Oh, I love that game so much.
It's
my
not
favorite.
a game. It's a
I've
movie.
I've only played the
game
first. I've only played the
moment.
first one.
Do not play the second one.
Second
first
one,
one-
the payoff is not worth it.
Oh,
a-
I saw
that whole game.
I saw the ending. I was watching a streamer play it.
It's a movie where you get to play every 15, 20 minutes for like 5 minutes.
I love the first one though. I thought it was great.
The Last of Us, you actually play the entire game. There's not that many cutscenes in comparison.
They stop and they talk and they do the forced walk and I don't want to listen to you. I skip conversations for a reason most of the time.
You probably love Mike Tyson's Punch Out.
I did. It was great.
There's no talking in that. Well, I mean, there's a little bit of talking.
Well,
You know,
I guess
Mike
there's
Tyson.
some.
Yeah, I get mad whenever they do the running thing.
All right, guys, I got to bounce. Got the event tomorrow, but thanks for letting me jump on, talk about Nerdember, and let me know if you guys have any questions over anything.
All right,
it's
Frenchie.
gonna be
Frenchie.
on Twitch, right?
Yes, we will be live streaming on Twitch. The live stream on the 27th, that'll be on Twitch, yes. And then we've got the charity stream next Friday. Dire Situations on Twitch. We'll be doing the charity stream for that.
I might have been thinking of that. I don't know, but
Yeah.
I'll probably check it
All right.
out. I'll
Thanks,
be doing
guys, and have a
homework.
good night.
You too, man.
But we'll see how many of these you guys have watched. We can just go
Yeah.
through this.
I watched all of them.
All right, we're gonna see Sai. I
He's
know this one.
probably
I'm
right.
looking at it. So this is the guy. He's ranking it.
If it's
eight-
CBR, it's
top 18.
probably trash.
not in any particular order. So it's not like 18's the worst and versus
No,
the best.
that's
Just
probably
overall,
right.
this is the top 18.
That's so weird.
Sword Art is on be number one.
You
Anyway.
gotta love. I don't know, man. Blame. What's his name?
It's gonna be
Matthew
top
Guida.
five, I
Guida.
guarantee
There you
you.
go.
He doesn't have a top 5, Si.
Yeah, 18. Devil is a part timer.
I've seen that.
Yeah. 17. Restaurant to Another World.
I've not seen that. Si?
no, I haven't seen that. I know what they're talking about.
It sounds interesting.
It's
So
the one where he gets isekai and he builds a restaurant.
kinda. It's apparently it's an anime about how humans and mythical creatures can go to this restaurant to eat together in a different universe. So they can't exist in each other's universe. They can only meet up in this restaurant and like share meals together, and then they have to go back to their own universe.
I've seen one episode of that.
Yeah, it sounds interesting. I mean,
Oh, okay. Oh, so is that
Doesn't
the
sound too bad.
one where is that how you get what is it? What is that anime called? Interspecies reviewers. They got knocked up in the bathroom and then they go back to their universe and then interspecies reviewers happen.
probably, yeah. But let's see. 16, Cautious Hero.
Oh yeah, I know what that one is. I've seen glimpses of it. It's the one where he works real hard and he gets all his stats up and he just steamrolls everything.
Classic Isekai.
Yeah, there's that.
It
But
really
it's
is.
because he
Heard of one
doesn't
like
want to
that
get.
before.
It's because he doesn't
Yeah.
want to get hurt. That's
That literally is like the plot. I don't know what came out first. I can't really. I'm guessing based on the animation, this one probably came out first. But that's like literally the plot of Faraway Paladin. Is he gets raised somewhere else, gets
Yeah, that one
insanely
came out.
powerful, goes to the other part of the world where regular people are, and realizes he's so much more powerful than everyone else. So he has to hold himself back the entire time.
yeah, but this one like it's a little different. I
gotcha.
It's a nitpicky because he does it purposely so he doesn't get hurt. Like
Right,
a
I
lot of
gotcha.
times it's I'm just gonna accidentally grind it like slime reincarnate, where he's just
Yeah.
going through but no, he was like, yeah, I'm about to grind.
Yeah, no, I gotcha.
I'm about to do the One Punch Man workout so I can one punch everything.
I've never heard of this. The Vision of Escaflowne.
Escaflowne? I didn't
Yes.
realize.
You've never heard of
Oh
Escaflowne?
yeah. Yes,
No,
you
I
have.
haven't.
There's no way you haven't heard of Escaflowne.
Dude,
No,
did you just start watching anime today?
this doesn't look
Josh
familiar.
is asking you this. Escaflowne is a really old one. It's a 90s one. It's a magic manga. It's like a magic mecha.
Right, I gotcha.
So
I'll have to check it out.
It's insane that it started out, I believe it started with the movie.
I feel
is
like we've
horrible.
talked about this, right? We've talked about Escaflowne before.
I don't think we have. The movie is horrible, including the animation, and then like the show, completely different. Some similar plot, but just like it's amazing that it's a different art style. Like the movie probably had a bigger production budget, but the art style is completely different.
Mm-hmm.
It's, the show trumps the movie by far.
All right.
So do we call Desert
I'll
Punk
check
a isekai? Did he get isekai'd into a post-apocalyptic world?
No, he was born into one.
He was born.
Oh yeah, that's right. He was born into it. Damn.
I think okay. Yeah. Princess Connect RE Dive.
Sounds like something
Right.
Sai's seen.
I've never even heard of that one.
I don't know. It's probably we're gonna be watching next there, Sai.
No, we're not.
Fushigi Yugi.
I'm dropping a
Fushigi
ban hammer on
Yugi.
all
Fushigi-
isekai after recovery.
I have seen every different series of Fushugi Yugi. I watched them on DVDs in the late
Which one is
DVD.
Fushigi?
in the late
Yugi? I
90s,
know.
early 2000s.
Describe it.
Chick gets sucked into a book.
Yep, Ancient China.
Okay,
And
I think I
then-
know what you're talking about. I've never watched that one, but I've seen it around. Like I've seen
I've seen
clips
so
and stuff.
much of it, and kind of the only thing I remember was one dude gets killed, and then he gets reincarnated as a baby, and the baby can talk. But he
Classic
can't
isekai.
talk anymore.
Isekai Quartet.
Oh,
But that's just
apparently-
the combination, right?
yeah,
It's
that's
a
the
combination
combination.
of Overlord, Konosuba, Tanya the
lot of
Terrible, and RE0 and Rising of the Shield Hero.
So is Tanya the Terrible an isekai though?
It would seem so.
I don't
Apparently.
think it is. I saw a few episodes and it just Tanya the Terrible or Tanya the Evil?
Tanya the Terrible. Is that this is what it says? Potentially, I think that's this
Is that the one with the little I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Grimgar, Fantasy, and Ash.
I know what that is, but I thought that one was just a video game.
It's set inside an RPG.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's a group of adventurers wake up and have amnesia and have to adapt to the new world.
Hold on. Isekai Quartet are also joined by the Rising of the Shield Hero, Cautious Hero.
There's two of those, right? Isekai Quartet, that's
No,
a special? And there's two
it's
different
a,
ones?
It's a series.
It's a
It's
series.
a full
yeah.
series?
You know what it
Yeah.
is? Have you ever seen the Rock Lee spinoff? Like the Rock Lee, what do they call it?
Rock Lee and his ninja friends.
You know what I'm talking? Like it's one of those kind of shows.
Yeah,
Or
where
like
it's just crappy chibi animation.
Hey, Rock Lee was great. I love Rock Lee. That shit is.
So everybody loves Rock Lee.
No, the anime, the manga. My
As a
favorite
person.
Naruto property.
As a person, everybody loves Rock Lee.
He's all right. He got his ass whooped.
Well, I mean, you'd get your ass whooped too. Okay.
I think this is maybe what
had
you
a
were talking
sand
about.
demon.
Gate.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So Gate we talked about. Sword Art Online. Yeah.
Wow, they did that one early. They busted their load fast.
But I mean, I don't know. I've only ever seen the first season of Sword Art.
I've seen all of Sword Art Online.
Are you like so you've seen Gunbreaker and all that? Or what is
Gun
the
Gale,
new one?
yeah.
Is that Gunbreaker?
Oh, no,
Gun
that-
Gale? Is that what it is?
The new one is Alicization,
Of course.
which is actually the best part of it, but not saying much.
I've seen the first 2 seasons, and yeah, not for me.
What is okay? So is the first 2 seasons where it ends with them leaving that first world, or is that just the first season? I can't remember.
They leave the first world halfway through the first season,
and
and
then
then
they
they go into a different game because their digital baby is in that game.
Right.
Well, and they kidnap what's her name?
The
yellow Asuna.
Yeah,
And
One of
then
the
the
Asuka.
second season is Gun Gale.
okay, yeah, that's what I'm only seeing the first season. Inuyasha.
Yeah, that was the
pure
one I was
trash.
trying to think of. That's the like progenitor,
garbage
right?
one.
Man,
Because she, but I never got why people call it an isekai, because she's just time traveling to.
she is just time traveling.
Yeah,
just time
she
travel.
goes back.
It's
she's
feudal
going
Japan.
back to she's going back to like the ancient times.
And then in the new one, they go from the feudal Japan to ancient times back to feudal Japan.
And the new one, they can just do whatever they want because the rules don't matter anymore.
And it's actually better than the original, but that's not saying much.
I've seen a 10-second clip of the new one, and that's more than I ever wanted to see.
I watched a couple of episodes of the new one. I'm not interested, but I liked Inuyasha a lot as a younger man. But I will admit that I have tried to rewatch it several times, and just it's hard.
It's okay, Josh.
The insane lack of plot in 90% of the show. It's like Naruto levels.
And the plot that they have is actually recycled.
And that's the crazy thing, is that it
From
compared to Naruto, like
from itself, from like the first part, then they go, oh, Naraku's dead. Well, time to get the Sheik on again.
Yeah, well,
New
it's like with
villains,
Naruto,
new
like,
everything.
it's like what Josh said. Like neither of them have a plot, but the weird thing is, like Naruto, the big reason for one of the main reasons for not a lot of plot is how much filler it has. Inuyasha isn't so much filler; it's just nothing has to do with anything else.
Oh, my dog broke out of its cage.
Inuyasha is so weird too because they're just like fucking. All right, it's the last episode. Let's wrap up the show. Oh shit!
Yeah,
we forgot we're looking for a guy named Naraku for the last 200 episodes.
That's right. We should probably fight that guy.
They had to make a sequel series because it's like they forgot the plot.
Yeah.
What is the name of the 7 people? That's the only Inuyasha thing.
Oh, God, I have no clue. I'm not even going to bother trying to think of it.
Name of what?
They're like the 7 bandits.
What?
Yeah, the Shichin.
I know what
Band
you're
of
talking
7.
about.
That's what it's called. Band of 7.
Yeah, I know what you're
That's
talking
the only
about.
arc I'll ever watch of Inuyasha.
But all right, I'll keep going with this.
And I like
Saga of Tanya the Evil.
We were just talking about this one.
Yeah. Overlord.
We
covered Overlord. Rising the Shield Hero. I know we've watched season 1. We've discussed.
I've watched season 2
before.
I like, man, season 2. It was just so on and off, man. Like,
yeah, but season 3 should be.
I hope season 3 levels of that. I was season 2 started, and I was like, oh, fucking turtle. That's stupid. and then they go to the other world, and I'm like, all right, that's all right. But then it just kind of nothing happens until
I know exactly what he's about to say word for word.
what?
I know exactly what you're about to say word for word. What's her name? Raftalia becomes the
Raftalia
sword.
becomes the sword hero. Yes,
He says it
I
every
was
time
so
he
into it
brings
at that
up.
point. Like when and then they just fucking leave.
Yep. And then
Like there's no like, you should stay. Nothing like that. They're just like, oh yeah, you're one of the main heroes of this world, but we're going home.
But
Fuck
from
this
what I
world.
understand, she's still the sword hero, or the katana hero, whatever it's called, and it's just now in their world. From the research that I did,
I don't know.
No,
I guess
I'll
we'll have to see
eventually.
in
I
season
haven't
3.
watched second season yet, but I should. I'm still. I
It's
gotta.
not
I have.
long, so it's
No, I
worth-
know it's not long. I have to. I'm about to finish per Ash bugging me about it ages ago, and I'll talk about it after. I'm about to finish Skate the Infinity finally.
it shouldn't have took you that long. It was just 12 episodes, right?
Yeah, but I can only. It's just I don't know. It's not that it's bad.
Oh, it's not MMO jokey bad.
No, but it's not good either. I'm in this weird zone
Oh,
of
it's
like
if you like
I
JoJo's,
can't-
you'd be able to stand.
I don't mind it. It's just like
It's super JoJo's, but with skateboarding.
no, it is. I will say this: the second half of Skate the Infinity is much better than the first half.
yeah.
You mean the last 6 episodes?
Yeah.
Well, they separate into like kind of like this tournament is like the second 6, and then the first 6 is like I don't know. It's weird. It's a weird anime, but
The first 6 are we need you to race these what is it, like 4 or 5 dudes so they can
Something
become your
like that,
friends for the last 6 episodes.
Yeah, so I got to decide after I finish that if I'm going to watch Megalobox Season 2 or Overlord. Those are the 2 options.
Megalobox could be a shorter watch because there's 4 seasons of Overlord.
Yeah, no, it's the longer one.
It's so weird when an anime like doesn't change the plot, but like, have you ever seen Get Backers?
No.
This is about these 2 guys. They're Get Backers.
It
They
sounds
have
like a terrible anime.
It's a horrible name. I actually like the anime.
It makes me think of Handshakers.
They don't shake anyone's hand. They're like detectives, and then like the first couple of episodes, they go through 3 or 4 cases, and then the next 40 is all of them fighting their way through this tower. So like, it changes the plot. It's still about these guys and what they're doing, but it just kind of leads you off the trail. You don't expect it to be what it is.
You know what I'm thinking of? Burst Angel.
Burst Angels? Yeah. Kind of like
it's all about this. It's all about this chef. And the chef is nowhere to be seen for the entire anime. But for like
every couple of episodes, they're like, the chef's still here.
He's still chef.
Hey guys, don't worry. These guys still here.
We need an infiltrator to infiltrate this all-girl school. Let's use the chef for that one.
Yeah. Guys, were you curious how we were eating our food these past 5 episodes? This guy.
He's still chefing it up.
Still here.
Still Emerald Lagasse.
All right, there's 4 more. Konosuba, God's blessing on this wonderful world.
Yeah, that's waifu paradise, from what I understand.
That sounds like your thing, man.
No, not like I'm just like everyone. That's like everyone considers those to be their waifus for some reason. I've never watched it. That's the one with Aqua and some other, I think, lava or something. Aqua, some bullshit.
Now this one I keep getting told to watch. That time I got reincarnated as a slime.
It's good. It's probably one of the better ones.
That's what I keep hearing. It's to me, it just seems like such a weird concept.
It is a weird concept. But
like the guy's just a slime. Like I get that he can do things.
It's well executed. It's
really like weird... it seems like it ripped off that book Slime Girl by Josh Hatfield.
No, I think that's
available on Amazon.com.
I think that Josh Hatfield guy kind of reverse stole it, right?
Ripped off.
You don't know anything. You never.
I'm just asking.
I guess we'll have to. I don't know. We'll have to.
I've not seen it.
I mean, if the Josh Hatfield guy gave me a free copy of the book, I'd probably read it.
Yeah. What's your address?
For $5, it's definitely free, Si.
I don't have $5. That's why I need a free copy.
Yeah, I'll get you a copy.
You actually
now
have physical copies of it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have one in the room somewhere. I'm normally holding it up, but it's under a pile of
Yeah,
stuff
it's
right
there.
now.
Oh,
And this one I
thought it was
have
just the
seen.
ebook.
I'm curious if you guys seen this. No Game, No Life.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
It sounds so familiar. What is it?
It's one of the brother.
It's a
Well,
siscon.
they're not real brother and sister. They're kind of like
Oh
pseudo
no, they're
brother
real
and
brother
sister.
and sister, I think.
No, because she's adopted,
But
or he's
they're-
adopted, or something. They're foster kids.
They're
That's what it
raised
was.
together.
Well, yeah, I'm saying like they're pseudo brother and sister. Like they never like had the same mom or dad, or they just grew up in the same foster home. They consider themselves family, but it's brother and sister obsessed with video games. In the real world, they're like champions of like this one particular game. I can't remember what specific game, and then they get contacted by a god from another universe who sucks them into his world to like essentially challenge them to.
Oh yeah. I have seen it.
It's really good looking.
Visually it's top tier. The concept wise, really unique and interesting.
It's definitely a decent.
It's
watch.
just
it's not
it's
groundbreaking.
good to watch. It's interesting because again, like the girl is like maybe 13. I can't remember how old they say she is exactly, but she's around like between 12 and 14. And like they over like sexualize her, like she's constantly crushing on him and is jealous when other girls are hitting on him and when he's hitting on other girls, and it's weird. That part is weird, but the rest of it's pretty good.
All I can say about it is I'm 100% sure I watched it and I don't remember anything about it. So it obviously wasn't that good.
I think after I watched it, I gave it like a C+. Like it was good, but there was plenty of better ones. And then
I don't know about that.
RE0.
If we're talking about guy,
well,
or like in the grander term of anime, yeah, but I don't know.
yeah, I mean, I'm more saying in the grand terms of anime.
Yeah, okay.
There's plenty of better anime. In terms of isekai, yes, it is one of the top, one of the better isekais that's out there.
Yeah, I agree with that. I'm
Yeah,
surprised
RE0 is the last one. Well, that's just again, this is just an article I pulled up just to go.
Yeah, no, but Log Horizon was is actually really good, and I think it recently just had a season 3. By recently, I mean like in the last 5 years.
Hmm.
But I know that one started around the time Sword Art had started.
I mean, I think we're gonna keep getting probably a lot more and more isekai just because of the concept hasn't died out yet.
And
I don't think it is. I think
it's slowly dying out. It still kind of has like 2 new anime every season, but it's slowly being overtaken, unfortunately, by slice of life romance comedies. Mother Bane of my
Chainsaw Man.
Hmm?
Like Chainsaw Man.
No, that's just this season. It's a shonen season, but there's shonen doesn't have shonen right now is like what Spy Family basically.
I was gonna say,
Spy Family. Yeah, I haven't watched second. I watched first season of Spy X Family. It's pretty good.
Chainsaw Man and Spy Family are gonna set the new trends.
Sai, did you finish? It's not isekai related, but did you finish Bastard?
No, I saw the first half, and I saw that the second half came out.
It did,
and I never finished watching it. But
it's good.
We're probably gonna that other podcast is probably gonna talk about it because I know we talked about the first half, and we all loved it. It was super good.
Yeah, it was great.
Oh yeah, it was super.
You gotta bring me on for second season discussion there, Sai.
Okay, that'll do. I'll let Ash know because he does all the actual work. I just show up, much like here. Yeah, I think I would in terms of this rating scale. I think I gave it like A or A plus probably.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
If
you're looking for a good solid one, Josh, watch Bastard on Netflix.
It's on Netflix. Yeah,
it's 23 total with the second half.
Yeah, I think that's right because I think the first episode is 12.
I don't have time. I'm pretty deep into Space Brothers.
I didn't realize that Bastard was a remake of something that came out like
Yeah,
ages
that
ago.
and you can totally tell it's like what 90s era.
Oh,
Yeah.
100%. If you look it up,
it's super 90s. It has a lot of like rock references. Like all of his attack spells are like Guns N' Roses.
yeah. That's kind of why I miss the 90s era. Is that like nowadays, like when you look at anime, you have to look up when it was made because you're like, I don't know, somewhere between like 2005 and today. But 90s anime, you know it's a 90s anime.
Yeah. That and you can usually tell it was made in the 90s because it doesn't have any of that really bad CG.
Mm-hmm.
That has slowly gotten okay. But what are we talking? Well, we're talking. Oh, I'm about to fuss about recovery of an MMA junkie. That shit was bad. I hated it.
Well, we'll talk about that next week.
I hated it.
Just
Spoilers.
Keep it.
I loved it.
You hate slice of life so much. You just can't stand it.
I hate slice of life when it's not sports related.
I mean, I'll give you some credit on that because the more I keep watching sports animes, the more I become just deep into like that. Yeah, this is my genre.
Slice of life. It's slice of life. Plus, you get the action of a fight.
Did you ever watch that football one?
Yes,
I saw
Shield.
Yeah, I've never seen it, but I saw like a preview.
I think I'm like really close to finishing it, and I just never finished it.
It cracked my radar. It cracked my radar.
Super 90s. It's super 90s.
I think that's why. Yeah, it's
like there's a team, and like they have. We were talking about it one day. I think it was. I don't remember, but regardless, there's a team with like football. Like their team is like the dinosaurs or something, and all of the players have like dinosaur features. I think one of them has like raptor or pterodactyl arms or something. It's just so stupid. It's
like Mutant League Sports for the Sega Genesis.
Yeah, but they're actual people.
Oh man, some good games.
Like it's supposed to be the real world. That one is a good one though.
It's probably an isekai.
Everything's an isekai.
Is it? It probably would be. I don't know. Is Dungeons and Dragons
always an isekai?
Any other isekai you want to bring up that we might not have mentioned?
We could talk trash about Inuyasha more.
Let's not.
As much as I would love to.
Isekai. I said Log Horizon's a really good one that goes under the radar.
Let me just say this about Inuyasha, okay? Before everyone shits on it.
You started feeling bad. Like, you know what?
Listen, no.
Someone has to.
Something I liked about Inuyasha was that they didn't. You guys know that I'm a big Rumiko Takahashi fan, right? You know, Maison Ikuko, Ranma, Inuyasha, all of those.
Okay.
I like that Inuyasha is not a will they won't they anime.
Yeah,
Inuyasha and Kagome get together pretty quick.
Yeah, I can respect you for that because that's a lot of the problems I have with most slice of life romance comedies. It's like
maybe it would have been better if they didn't because there could have been some plot to it. But no, they get together pretty quick, and they're
Koga does steal her.
Koga literally steals her though.
Yeah, no, that's I wasn't being.
He picks her up and runs away.
So what is the concept of the second one? I know it's about their kids, but what is this like? She goes to the human world and comes back, and their kids are old or something.
It's not about their kids. It's about Sesshomaru's kids.
No, and Yasha. Yasha. It's about Sesshomaru's. Okay, the Sesshomaru and Rin thing is not okay.
It is fine.
Say that. It is not.
He's a demon.
He groomed her. You're 100%
right.
He's a demon. Yeah, person. You're right. Anyway, so Sesshomaru and Rin have twins, right? Mm-hmm. And one of them gets separated and ends up in the human world and gets raised by Kagome's little brother.
Yeah.
And then the other one stays in the demon world. And then the one who went to the human world loses all her memory because of a butterfly, right?
They both lose their memories.
They both lose their memory because of a butterfly.
And then the one that stayed is taken in by the ninja clan. Sango's village.
Sango's village, Kohaku.
Yeah,
trains her.
Kohaku. Yeah.
And
it's a lot. It's
All right.
actual like you
That's
have
just
to...
it's
and yeah,
very tight in. You have to understand Inuyasha or you won't like it.
And yeah, you do see Inuyasha's kid. I forgot about her. She is the third princess.
She's the main character.
And I hate Inuyasha.
She's
I'll never watch it.
Even princess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'll give her that.
I don't know. Why is Kohaku still alive?
Because he's Sesshomaru's other kid.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he stole him.
Kohaku?
No, he got stolen by Naraku. You're right.
He got stolen by Naraku, and Naraku put a jewel shard in his back. Mm-hmm. And then he started hanging out with fucking Kikyo for a while.
Yeah.
And I
almost said the worst thing ever. I was like, I need to rewatch Inuyasha.
Yeah.
No, I don't. I thought about it because I'll only watch the Band of Seven, and I'll be like,
you know what, man? Maybe we can find a list that tells you which episodes are necessary to the plot and which aren't.
Maybe we probably
sure there are.
We'll look that up.
We'll figure that out.
Then I'll consider it.
That I suppose I could do, but it'd be like watch episode 1, then watch episode 27, then watch 80.
That's fine.
Then
you're more than enough on Inuyasha.
It really is.
You guys remember when Kikyo gave all those jewel shards to Naraku? Man. And then
you remember when you realized that Kikyo is Kagome?
And then Adult Swim didn't show any episodes for like a year. Yeah. She's not. Yeah. They just share a soul.
Yeah.
But Kikyo is made out of clay.
But isn't wait, what? I don't remember that part.
Yeah.
I do remember that.
No.
No, she gets resurrected.
Okay.
She gets resurrected from a body made out of clay.
Because I was very confused about her sister, because I liked the sister. And she's still alive in Yashashime, right?
Yes. She's
she's still alive.
She's like 170.
Yeah, she's super. She's like Master Roshi at this point.
Don't you hate when like you start talking about a show you don't like and all you can remember is the parts you like? And you're like, why don't I like that?
Awesome. And then as soon as you watch it, you realize, this is why I didn't like it.
Yeah. And then you watch it and you rewatch it and you're like, oh yeah. All
this
the moments
is why
I like
that's me with
apart.
That's what me with Rurouni Kenshin is, because I love that anime so much up until the end of I'm always blanking on that guy's name.
Was he here?
The mummy guy.
Oh wait, no, that was on our other podcast.
Yeah, the mummy dude's name, Shishio. The end of that arc, it's like literally one of my favorite anime arcs of all time. And then after that, it goes downhill just
it's like
so much.
Of anime too.
There's like 80 episodes after.
Is there?
Did you watch everything till the end? I mean, it goes really downhill for Kenshin.
I can't. I can't. I watch like
initiate everything. Do they? I
make it. It's the same thing. I'll make it like 30, 35 episodes past the end of the Shishio arc, and then it's the same point where I get so bored, I stop watching it, and then, like you guys just said, eventually, like after like years and years, my brain goes, "Wait, why did I ever stop watching that? I love that anime." And then I start watching it again, and I get to the end of the Shishio arc. I get 30 episodes in, I go, "Oh, that's right." This is
but then they backdoored it with that weird Christian thing.
That's where I stopped watching.
Yeah, that one's kind of rough.
That's where I always stopped watching. But I did look up the ending of Rurouni Kenshin because I was curious as to how it ended.
You can watch the movie.
Yeah, the movie is the ending, basically.
Yeah.
And the movie's decently standalone. You don't.
They're really good.
You don't need to have watched the series to understand. It helps because you get some references, but you can just watch the movies and understand.
Yeah, they're pretty much their own thing too. Because like, I watched the first one a while back, and I was really mad about the not Zabuza. I can't think of his name right now, and he's my favorite character, Sanosuke. The Sanosuke stuff, because they just did it weird, and That was it. But it's good. I say it's the best live action you'll watch. Period. Point blank. Way better.
We'll see what happens when the Yu Yu Hakusho and One Piece live actions come out.
Well, you guys know Willem Dafoe's in Death Note, so I don't know what you think is going to beat that.
That is true.
Well, the Death Note anime wasn't good.
It was good.
It wasn't. Do you remember the part about the chips?
Let me tell you something. I don't remember shit about it, but I remember liking it.
I
rewatched that one.
I liked Death Note enough. Like I liked more than I hated. Except when it came to like
some cool stuff to it.
When the finale was about to come out on Toonami, like whenever this was. Yeah, and I called it, and because I knew I couldn't watch it, I was gone that night. So I told my buddy, I was like, all right, because I was really getting annoyed the last like 3-4 episodes, like the build up to the finale, because I was like, this is just like telegraphing what exactly is going to happen. Like it's so obvious, and I'm getting bored. And as soon as I told my buddy, I was like, these are my exact thoughts of what I think is going to happen. If I'm wrong, just say you're wrong, and I'll watch the finale. If I'm right, just don't say anything, and I'm never going to watch it. And so to this day, I've never seen the last episode of Death Note.
You should just watch that. Just get it off the list.
Yeah, you might as well watch it.
It's on your Crunchyroll. Just that one episode. Everything else is finished.
Watch the end episode of Death Note.
All right, guys. Any closing comments on Isekai?
There's good ones. There's good ones out there, yeah.
It's a bloated genre.
It's a bloated genre.
It's super
but
bloated.
there's definitely good ones out there. Just watch a few and see what you think.
But I find that it also, now that I think about it, is one of those light novel genres too. That it's typically going to be a light novel that it's getting adapted from.
Yeah,
and it's going to have a stupid name. So, and those all tend to be the same.
Or a video game. So Dot Hack's different.
Well, Dot Hack wasn't a game first, right?
It was.
It was? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. The first Dot Hack game.
Yeah, because it came out in Japan, but it hadn't came out in America right first.
I remember the games came with DVDs of anime.
Oh, yeah.
One 22-minute episode.
That's right.
That's fine.
Oh, man.
That's cool. I appreciate that.
Yeah, a little extra.
Yeah, that's it. Watch Isekai. Go crazy. Have fun.
Yeah, knock yourself out. We're not telling you not to.
Or just go watch Desert Punk and have a blast.
Or you could check out Digimon if you don't need plot.
Yeah.
True. Or just rewatch Yu Yu Hakusho, because I'm assuming you've already seen it.
Yeah.
So Josh, what did you know that the end of Desert Punk is completely different from the manga?
No.
Like it takes I didn't know that either. I'm now have to go read it because apparently it gets really dark.
It seems how most mangas go is the anime does one thing and the manga is just insane dark.
Because they're at the end and they can do whatever they want.
Did you watch any of Desert Punk, Mark?
Yeah, the first
like you see how it's really funny, right? Like, and it's really comedic.
Yeah, it definitely like
it's not like that at all.
It leans itself to just be like the jokey, like feely, like the joke good feel anime kind of thing.
Did you get to the rape dungeon part? Because Josh didn't get to the rape dungeon part.
I don't think so.
Okay. I just wanted to know. That's it. I'm done with the best anime ever made.
Did you want to talk about how the last couple of episodes of Digimon have been really fucked up? Are you not there yet?
I haven't. I'm far behind.
Oh, they're fucked up, dude.
It's hard for me to watch it because it's not dubbed. What
are
you doing, dog?
It's like body horror for children. Hey, dog.
Dog. Well, what do we do in the next few weeks?
So next week we are doing our official review of Recovery of an MMO Junkie. Sai has previewed his thoughts on it.
I have a lot to say about it.
And then we will decide after that.
Yeah. Hopefully the world doesn't fuck me again.
Yeah.
It knows. It knows.
It knows. It was on too strong of a poll. I told Josh to use the special the special not marked wheel that has
The
just
shitty
Digimon
wheel.
on it.
It's just
Oh,
150 rounds of Digimon.
It's just
we'll do that next time.
it's just the episodes of Digimon.
Just each individual episode of Digimon.
There's only 7 seasons of Digimon.
That is true.
I think that's enough to make its own wheel.
Okay. We'll see what happens next time. All
And
right,
you
Mark.
can count the movies too.
Yeah, I'll do this
You wanna
without.
take
I'll
a
do this
little
without
break,
coughing before I die. Well, kiddos, if you made it this far, you know what to do. Leave a review, subscribe, sprinkle some dust back on that box, slowly lower it under your dad's bed, go back in your room, hide under the covers, and wait till next week when your parents leave again, so you can catch another edition of Dad's Anime Stash.
I'll probably be on time.